Hey, everybody, welcome to another glorious episode of I Must Break You, the non sports card breaking show by me, Jeff May. Thank you so much for being here. Sound off in the chat, say hey, leave comments, the whole thing. Got these really wonderful Judge Dredd cards. These were sent courtesy of Exploding Runes, who you might see on my channel here a little bit. I apologized to Kelly for not remembering the official title of that. We will make sure we put that in the description of the video after the fact. Kelly sent me these two open Judge Dredd cards. There are some really cool things in here. I love when we look at stuff like Simon Bisley, Carlos Esquerra, all these different, yeah, there it is, Carlos Esquerra right there. Steve Dillon, obviously legendary. This is a absolute insane sort of thing. I think Dredd, unfortunately, should be more popular in the United States. It is not. Dredd, famously 2000 AD and, sort of like the sci-fi version of heavy metal. Dredd has been done by some of the best creators in the game, including some personal friends of mine like John McCree. Super talented. Hey, Joe in the chat. Good to see you, bud. Is this going to be one of those? Yeah, these are the packs that are just a bit of a pain because you have to like pull, then tear. Oh, and it's also like a broken ass cellophane thing here. Great. But I really love the UK sort of energy of the artwork. I don't, when out there we go. That's better lighting. Really fun stuff. And these will be in the packages that are going to be mailed out in May. So that's very exciting. Also, I absolutely dropped a card wrapper under my couch. So we're starting out real strong here. We have Judge Magruder, Sabat. So like, come on, like look at how absolutely sick this is, man. Look at that. That is so cool. Pro 43. Do we see who the artist is on this one? I can't really see that. I can't see who the artist is on this. It's really great. I'm trying to look for a signature. But man, those look awesome. Judge Dredd, The Law. Man, I may have. It's funny that Prog 78. I actually got to turn my ringer off. Hold on one second, folks. I apologize. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm hoping my my phone doesn't just buzz. Necropolis. More Necropolis. More Necropolis. And Oz. So these are from 1995, I want to say. So this is like they got released. These got released in America, sort of in anticipation for the movie. I know that there are some like hard to find. There are some Chase movie cards that are like, we got this movie coming out, The Lawmaster. Judgment Day, such a really great property that kind of got screwed over by the film itself, actually. And one of my biggest problems is that the Dredd 3D movie that came out in like 2012 or 2013 was so good, and people the stink of the Stallone movie was all over them, and that was unfortunate. But love looking at these. Love looking at this art. Like I love the painted heavy metal art that you see, and we are looking for some Chase. I think there's one set that's like Dark Judge's Edge Tech, which is like 1 out of 90 packs. So we're looking at 1 out of 3 boxes, maybe 3 per case max. So these are a little tougher. Wow, they're so cool looking though. This is going to be great for like, I know Matt Severin, a big art guy. He puts, on his like wish list over at patreon.com/Jeff May. So Joe says, yeah, it was nice, but it was kind of a tip of the hat ripoff of the Raid Redemption. You might be right, Joe, if the Dredd movie hadn't been written and production hadn't started before the Raid started, then I would be with you on that one. But unfortunately, the Raid just came out a lot faster because It wasn't a Hollywood film. Dredd was actually created technically before the raid. It just didn't come out afterwards. Hey, Zach Yates is in there. I like this card. I'm glad we got a couple of that one. Oh, this one's cool. What is so the Judge Child Quest? This one looks a little different. It's got foil embossed. Oh wait, nope. So this is Sleep of the Just. Dredd Rapid Fire. So this one is a little bit of a that's a bit of a chase card there. I like that. Man, oh, that's cool looking. The Day the Law Died. So I'm guessing that it's just different. They do it like different storylines. They're doing different storylines, but we'll put Judge Death in a. I don't know if this is one of those like case hit cards. I'm looking. Oh, Sleep of the Just original story card subsets with new original art. So that's what those are. But yeah, they look really, really, really great. Judge Death, such a awesome character. Judge Death lives. Huh. That's interesting. That looks like Brian Bolland right there. I'm going to guess that's Brian Bolland artwork. Judgment Day. Oh, man, that looks cool, too. Yeah, the backs look awesome, too. The Walking Dead. Oh, someone's going to sue somebody. Some Silver Surfer. Look, it's the Blonde Surfer. The Cursed Earth. Man, these look great. I actually really love the image of these cards. I think I got like a, if I recall, I think I had a like one of these cards, like the promo version of one of these cards that came in Wizard, and it was like a Brian Bolland piece of artwork of two chicks that just said Brit Babes on it, and I held on to that for quite a long time. The Judge Child Quest. The Day the Law Died. The Law. And then Oz. I love the surfboard guy. I gotta say, big fan of the surfboard guy. So it's good to see people in the comments talking. And again, if you guys want, if you want any of these cards, head on over to patreon.com/JeffMay. And I will absolutely send some of these. Oh, that's a good one. That is absolutely Brian Bolland artwork right there. You can't get past that. I wish they would put who the artists were on all the cards. You know, I get that they probably didn't have to because of the licensing. But man, these are great. Judge Dredd comics, the stories are usually so absolutely beautifully unhinged here. They really are. So this is just the Dark Judges, the Law. Damn, look at that. Like, come on. How sick are these? This artwork is so like this card looks so incredible. Damn. Just like the quality of artwork in these is just unbelievable. We have another one of those Sleep of the Just cards. We'll sleeve that one up a little bit. Oz and Necropolis. Man, these cards are gorgeous. Like, these cards look so damn good. I am in love with this set. And it's funny too, like I was a bit nervous because any card set that comes in 1995, I don't know if you could see, but there's this gloss. You see the gloss in the way the light reflects here? Like, these are a glossy card. Look at, you see the sheen right in the reflection there of the card. Like, if this was a base level card, that would not be the case. But you get afraid that one of the scary things about cards from this era is that a lot of times if they were stored in warm temperatures, they basically melt and fuse together, and it's what we call bricking. And these it's scary. Zach saying, I know I'm still pretty new to the hobby, but it's weird seeing the cards, quote, the other way round in the pack. I'm not sure I follow what direction you're talking about. Do you mean just flipped backwards or? Oh, like, come on, look at that. Set. God, these are so sick. What is this card? So, Judge Dredd, the illustrated exclusively, and this is number 11. So this one is numbered differently. Wait, see, these ones are like, this is Prog 19. This one just says 11. So that's interesting. We got Exploding Runes at 6D6 in the comments. These were sent to me by them. So definitely go check out. Oh, hell yeah, Judge Fish. Definitely go check out their page. Lots of cool breaks on there. Pokemon breaks. Really fun stuff. We do like Judge Fish. Yeah, these are just super gorgeous cards. Like, I am mildly obsessed with the artwork on these cards. Judgment Day, Judgment Day, Judgment Day. Ooh, this looks like another one of those, like, super cool, just standard numbered, no prog. Yeah, see, 10. The Hordes of Clay. Is that like a 13 special cards featuring new art? I think that might be the ones by Carlos Esquera, Mike McMahon, and Steve Dillon. I was looking at the box, and this is Mike McMahon. So these are the 13 of the brandy new artwork cards. And we can kind of tell the difference because they're not labeled the way these ones are. Yeah, Exploding Runes, was not expecting them to look this nice. Yeah, they really do look quite good. Like, they are absolutely stunning cards. It's funny how much this cellophane just shreds on the cards themselves. Sick. Are you used to the front? Oh, what is this? A Judge Dredd the movie acetate card. So that's exciting. Checking that out right now. Gonna get some fingerprints all over it or something like that. Judge Dredd the movie, getting some. Get the fish graded. Yeah, they kind of say you're never supposed to grade acetate cards because, simple answer put, that they never grade well. There's always like a footprint, a fingerprint or something on them. But that is definitely from that subset. Look at that. Gorgeous cards, super good looking, man. The high quality, like the color printing on these, just absolutely beautiful. Man, I just heard something crash in the other room. So hopefully there's nothing too damaging going on there. Maybe the cat knocked something over. I hope it was the cat. Maybe a demon. And a nice checklist up in here. Angel Gang, Chopper, Judge Dredd. Ooh, Asleep of the Just. We love to see it. We love a subset. Judgment Day, Necropolis. And then they get the teeth card, the official teeth card. Man, these are awesome looking, though. I love that they just both pulled from. They pulled from the area. They pulled from the comics and the storylines, but then they're also like, but you know. Judge Death Lives, Judge Death Lives, slightly sticky card, Judgment Day, Day the Law Died, City of the Damned, The Cursed Earth. Let's see what we got. City of the Damned, we got Judge Hershey again, The Apocalypse War. I love This is one of my all-time favorite, the Gaze into the Fist of Dredd. This is one of my all-time favorite panels of any comic ever. I love this panel so much. I'm so glad they put that in there. I'm putting that in the cool pile. The Judge Child quest. I mean, I guess I just made a cool pile. And Necropolis. Just didn't get that one. Get the fish graded. We should get the fish graded. That would be fun. All right. Judgment Day, Judgment Day, Judgment Day. Oh, this one looks like it might be a regular number card, right? Number 3 by Carlos Esquerra. We love his work. We love to see it. Oz. Cursed Earth, City of the Damned, and more Oz. Good, good. Some of these are just really gorgeous cards, man. Like some of them, it's funny, like some of them never, some of that like European style artwork never fully appealed to me. People that are I think, considered legends, like, I don't know, like Mobius is one of those guys where like some of his stuff I love, and then some of his stuff I'm just like, meh. But some Euro stuff, like especially the oil painting stuff that they do, I really get stoked on it. Oh! We have a Death Dimensions Judge Fire. I think this is one of the very hard to find. It's like a case hit. We did get it. So we love to see that. Let's put this in right here. This is exactly what we were looking for here. Is that a print line right there? Yeah, it sure is. These maybe not supposed to have that print line here. So we see that as a slight error, which means we can't really grade this because it is a printing. It is cool looking. I'll have to look this card up and see if that card normally has a print line on it, if that's like part of the design. The reality is a lot of those cards, especially of that era, are sort of, that is a printing error. So unfortunately, it's not, I mean, I can't imagine it would be worth, too much money anyway. But it could have been nice to have it be. We got another Sleep of the Just subset. We love to see it. That's actually the wrong card. See, these cards they do get a little baby sticky, but not too much. Dredd Judge Death. We see Ron Smith. Oh, that's cool looking. Cursed Earth, Oz again, City of the Damned. I was thinking about doing another break today at 4 o'clock, but I ended up having something end up being scheduled, so unfortunately I couldn't do that. But I would, I know you don't even like Sports Live normally at 4 o'clock on Wednesdays, and we're not able to do that this week. So I was going to do like a replacement break. Ooh, another Sleep of the Just. Heck yeah. But unfortunately, I ended up being a little bit busy, or I absolutely would have. These are, I'm glad. See, it's funny, like, I know I'm not going to get a lot of views on a Judge Dredd set, but I don't care. Like, I know this isn't like Marvel or DC or Star Wars or the stuff that people, God, this one is so good. The one that, it looks like Sienkiewicz did this. That's a good one. But yeah, I did actually pick up another Marvel Beginnings Volume 2 box. They were on sale at Burbank Sports Cards for $65, which seemed like a doable amount. This Judge Hershey card is so good. I'm glad we got a couple of them. Another Sleep of the Judge Child quest. Like, how British is this drawing, right? Those are my cards. You stole them. Sorry, Darth. They're my cards now because I stole them. My condolences to all of your stolen cards. cards here. Yeah, as I was mentioning or talking about with Zach in here in the comments, like I guess each trading card company chooses how to direct their cards. Yeah, this exploding is there's going to be some poor PSA grader looking at my submissions, and it's just a key grip, director, fish, and like movie credits. Yeah, I'm gonna get some stupid garbage graded, like some really dumbass cards, because it would be funny. We love funny cards. All right. God, that looks so good. Like, God, he looks so good. This Mean Machine card, like, this might be one of my favorite cards in the set. Like, that is just so cool. Another Sleep of the Just. We love to see those. Necropolis, Oz. All right. I had those cards. Well, sorry, man. You shouldn't have had them hidden there if you didn't want them stolen, dude. That's on you. I'm not going to feel bad that I stole your cards when you hid them in the most obvious place to put them. Okay, there we go. The Apocalypse War, City of the Damned. This Judge Death Lives one again. So good. All right. Another Mean Machine acetate card. So that's what he looks like. You know, now that I look at this, they actually didn't do too bad. They did not do too bad recreating. Like, let's be honest here. That's what the character looks like. That's not bad. Like, that's a pretty good translation, all things considered. I mean, I understand the movie is not that good, because it's not. Definitely loving Dredd, you know, the Alex Garland and, you know, everybody, the Carl Urban Dredd. That movie is one of my all-time favorites. It's so good. So well done. God, that Lawgiver card. I love that. Anytime you can fit Brian Bolland art into something, I'm going to be happy. The day the law did. I wonder how much, because there's 8 cards. There's 36 cards. 36 packs in the box. 8 cards. Excuse me. 8 cards per pack. And so I don't know how big the set is, but we're most likely, we could probably base this entire thing. Looks like Duke Nukem, the Apocalypse War. That Judge Anderson again looks really cool. Looks like Kim Basinger. I wonder if that's like the on model that they looked at. Is like, you know, they just kind of like likeness rip somebody. Oh, that's a cool one too. I know we saw that one earlier, but it's still pretty cool. Judge Death Lives. Judgment Day. This looks like we have another one of those special subsets. This is a Simon Bisley, a.k.a. The Biz. He is a very talented man, and he is, I believe he's repped by my very good friend Bob Shaw. So I've seen and been around Simon Bisley kind of a lot at different conventions and stuff because, you know, one of my best friends is his, you know, handler, I guess is the best. Like, he's his rep and everything, but he also, like, when he's at a convention, you know, it's usually the guy you're going to see that looks kind of like Santa that's with him is my very good friend Bob Shaw, one of the nicest people I know. I should text him. I'll text Bob Shaw after this. Let him know that I pulled some Bisley cards, and then he'll be like, do you want to get them signed? And I'll be like, we'll get there. Again, another one of those. And we got another one of the Mean Machine acetate cards. I like them. I think they look really neat. Zach saying he loves that Judge Hershey portrait. Yeah, man, you should. It's a cool-ass card. Like, I would also love that. I'm getting you're asking if I'm going to get one Fiona Shaw as Marva Andor graded. I should send it in and get it graded. I was talking about I don't know if you guys listen to Jeff Has Cool Friends over at patreon.com/Jeff May, but I do tell Ken Napzok, who is a big Star Wars, personality, about my Marva Andor thing. We actually get into not a very healthy debate, but a debate nonetheless about, oh yeah, so we've seen this happen already. So the collation on these cards does leave a bit to be desired. Look at that sick headbutt. Nice. But I should get one Fiona Shaw as Marva Andor graded. Getting autos graded is another thing because you have to like pay extra money to get the auto verified and authenticated. But it just would be funny. Oh, okay. So we got another one of these, which is attached to another card. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, so if we take a look, right, see that? That's another print line. Do you see it right there? So obviously not in the same spot, but definitely doing that damage. So you literally cannot gem these cards. So that's a bit unfortunate, but I do not mind this card in general. Obviously not going to send it in for anything because it's damaged. So that print line will bring it down to like I don't know. Not, oh, we got Judge Fish. That's good. Uh, he has been a faithful friend to me for many years, so salute him. The insane Chief Judge Cal appoints his pet goldfish to the office of Deputy Chief Judge. Bad collation is good for latecomers. Dre Alvarez hanging out in there. Saw somebody joined and then left immediately. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, that lawgiver card rips. You're right, Zach. This one. Great. Glad he said that just as I was pulling that up. So there we go. Oz and the Cursed Earth. Yeah, that like Brian Bolland. So if you don't know, like Brian Bolland, the artist who of that Lawgiver card and other cards, he's also I don't know if you ever read like The Killing Joke, the Batman The Killing Joke, but that's also Brian Bolland. So if you're wondering just how well known he is in the comics world, he also did this incredible run of Wonder Woman covers that are just some of like the all-time best. Like Brian Bolland is considered like a lot of people's favorite cover artist of all time. The man knows how to make just a crisp, beautiful piece of artwork. It makes you want to buy a book just by existing on there. Oh, we got a Sleep of the Just. There we go. It's a good one. Judge Death taking hits. You cannot kill what does not live. Necropolis. That's cool. That's really cool looking. That's another Brian Bolland. So you can tell like the detail of Bolland work really does show up in scenarios like this. Just the detail alone is just gorgeous. All right, couple packs left to go, and then we're going to be moving on. As a reminder, too, if you're here and you want to come back, yeah, why don't you hit subscribe? Oh, we got the ABC robot. I actually got to see one of these in real life when I first moved to LA. I was dating somebody that worked for an auction house, and they had an ABC robot in their building, and it was cool looking. God, that's gorgeous. I think Judge Dredd's visuals were actually pretty decent, especially for 1995. It's just that the movie itself is bad. Uh, and oh yeah, sorry. As I was saying, Patreon.com/Jeff May. You can have early access to uncensored episodes of Jeff Has Cool Friends. But on top of that, too, you can get stuff in the mail. You can sign up for any of the rookie. Oh, that looks so good. Any sort of the rookie card tiers will get you stuff in the mail. I like that we got cards we haven't seen yet in this pack. The Cursed Earth and Oz. So let's take a look at what we got here. We got a couple of acetate cards. We got two of these very rare judge, like the evil judges cards. We got some of these. Let's see. We got two Mean Machines. Let's see. We got some Sleeps of the Just. Patreon.com/Jeff May, JEFFMAY will get you some of these cards. You can just get them in the mail. They'll be yours, as well as packages every month. So we have that. We have these. Hold on. Sorry, I'm like trying to balance a million things right here. But we have 3, 10, 11. We have this one is a Death Dimensions card. So let's see. Does it say Sleep of the Just? It doesn't say Death Dimensions specifically as being a thing here. This Dark Judges Edge Tech Chase set. So this is Death Dimensions, Judge Death, and Judge Fire. I don't see Death Dimensions as being like a subset on the box. I'm looking at it right here, but this is obviously another Death Dimensions card that's not foiled out, so that's interesting. Looks like we got a little bit of, you can see these little white, that's not in the printing ink, that's actually on there. So what we can do is when that happens, when you open up these older cards, and there happens to be what we call like paper loss in either direction, what you can do is take a microfiber cloth and run that over, and anything that was transferred to it will transfer fine. But you can see, so we have like the like the shiny version of that, and then we can see also the standard. So these are the same piece of artwork done differently. As I was saying, Patreon.com/Jeff May will get you this and all access to cards from the previous breaks, such as like might do Marvel or Star Wars or anything like that. They're all coming in. It's a good mix of stuff. Ask anybody who has received packages in the mail. They really, really do love them. And so pretty much I don't see any cards here that I'm like, I need to keep this in my collection. So you know what? If there's cards that you're looking for, just let me know. I'm going to be back here relatively soon. I think I might do a surprise, and by a surprise break, I mean I'm going to do an unplanned break that I'm going to have to circle back and plan. Probably not Thursday, but maybe Friday if I can find time to do a break on Friday. And I'll try to warn you guys ahead of time about that break. To let everybody know ahead of time. But, we're having a good time here. If you enjoyed this and you want to enjoy it even more, please feel free to, subscribe, comment, do all the stuff. I know it's super, super annoying whenever somebody on YouTube asks you to do that, but we ask you to do that for a very specific reason, and that is that the algorithm is something that we are always battling and failing to win. Shout out to that Darth Vader person who I have never seen in here before, just said I stole cards from his ass and then took off. But more importantly, thank you all for watching. It means a lot to me that you're here, and the algorithm is the worst, and we are chasing some weird high of the algorithm, and it is a nightmare. But we can circumvent we can circumnavigate or circumvent, however you want to put it, the algorithm specifically by subscribing, by hitting the notifications bell to know when things are coming. I should have another one soon. Was going to try to do one at 4 o'clock. I have something scheduled, but if that falls through, I'll do another one at 4 o'clock. But either way, I'm here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all for watching. Again, patreon.com/Jeff May. If you want any of these, please feel free to let me know. Just really pretty cards. All right. Love you all. And bye.